Assalamu alaikum, students, my dear students. It's I think it's the last lecture about what plastic. You know plastic and how plastic plays an important role in our life. We can find it everywhere, surround us, and everywhere in our home, in our college, in the street, in most of the machines that we are using in our telephone, our cars, in buildings, in the tools and the things that we use every day in our life. So plastic play an important role in our lives. So as we have here a photo for more than a product made of plastic. Number one, we have here what bottles for water. We use plastic for bottle of water, for razor. They can shave our birds. For tanks of oil, tanks, chemical, even chemical materials. We can use also what tanks, fuel tanks or tanks. We can use cards for ATM cards, Visa cards. We can use what plastic cards. So we can also use cards for swimming pool for children. They can play in and keep waters. We can use plastic for buckets for vegetables, fruits. Also we can use plastics for baskets and for making small boxes. As you know that plastics, we use it for more than one reason. It's good for resistance, durable. As we studied in last semester, the features of plastic, because it's easy to use, easy to make, easy to mold, easy to shape. We can shape it easily, we can mold the plastic easily, we can recycle the plastic easily, we can recycle it to another shape easily. So plastic, one of the materials that we are using in our life. So look at the picture of plastic products. Discuss why plastic has been chosen for each of these items. We discussed, for example, example number one, plastic are used for fuel tanks because they are resistant to chemical, مقاوم للكيميائيات. Fuel tanks have to be strong and last a long time, and plastic are durable, يعني يتحمل ومقاوم للمواد الكيميائية. This is one of the reasons that they use plastic in the fuel tanks. Here, this is an example of the fuel tanks. Okay. Also they use what for children to play in, because if we can make like a reason why they use it, because it's easy to carry, easy to shape, easy to it's not expensive like metal. If we use it cheaper than metal and other materials. They use it for razor because it's easy to catch and easy to shape, easy to mold. We can shape our but if we made it from metal, it will be heavy, and this is what thin, and you can shape it. We can use it easily, and it's portable. Okay, we use it for plastic for cards because if it is made of maybe metal or other materials, we cannot take it in our buckets. It's easy to take it in your bucket and unbreakable. You cannot break it easily. So they use it for ID cards. Plastic, they use it for many things. Also they use it for water, to keep water, and easy to carry it in your hands. And it's easy to be recycled again, and to use it again and again. And factories can make bottles again and again, to use them not only for one time, for more than one time. And it's not heavy and unbreakable. But sometimes if we guess to make the bottle of water made of glasses, it's easy to be breakable. So but this is unbreakable. this is one of the reasons to use them. Also, we can shape them in small or thin layer, but it carry a lot of things inside it, even it's not heavy one. So this is one of the reasons that we use what plastics in our life. We have here a lot of activities. I will start with number one: how to use plastics in our life. So ability. Here we have a grammar language spot. It's ability. In ability we use what? Could, can and could, and be able to. Can, we use it for ability in the present. For example, I can drive a car. I can swim in a pool. I can bike a bicycle. I can use computer. I can use internet. But in the past, I couldn't swim. When I was a child, I couldn't. Don't say I can't swim in the past. In the past, we say what? Couldn't. In the past, I couldn't. When I was a child, I couldn't swim. But now I can swim. In the past, I couldn't use telephone. I couldn't use internet. In the past, I couldn't drive a car. But now I can drive a car. So, can for present ability. Could for past ability. We have also what? For future. So we can, in the future, we use can or could. So in the future we use what? Will be able to. Will be able to. I will be able to lead a plane. In the future, I will be able to travel outside Yemen. In the future, I will be able to study PhD after I finish master degree. So this is examples about I will be to. So we will be able to use other raw materials in the future. So this is able to. Will be able to. We use it with future. With future. So in the past. Okay, let me open the box. Okay. We will be able to use other raw materials in the future. In the mid 1900s, plastics production was really able to take off. Plastic could be made from plants in the future. Maybe. We use can and cannot, or is, are not able to present time, could, couldn't, or was, weren't able to for past time, and will not be able to for the future time or opportunities. Okay, to form sentences in the passive we use be plus past participle of the verb. Example: things couldn't be made. So this is for the passive, not for the active. Things couldn't be made a high standard of quality. Plastic can be used to make almost anything nowadays. For the future, we often use it will and will not be possible to, or not will, won't be able to. It will be possible to use other raw material. It will be possible to use it will be possible to use other raw material in the future. This better than other raw materials will be able to use in the future. So this is for can. Now again, can, we use it for ability in the present. Can, as, are with can, and was and were with could and couldn't, we can use it in the past. Will be able, we can use it for the future. Now we have here what? Column A with column B. We have to match A and B to make sentences. Scientists couldn't what? Mold the fresh cellulose plastic. Scientists couldn't mold the fresh cellulose plastic. Number 2, manufacturer were able were able كانوا قادرين المصنعين كانوا قادرين على إيش. So we have to go to the answer D. Weren't manufacturers were able to develop a wide range of plastic from oil and coal and gas. Number 3, modern plastic cannot be sold due to modern high cost. Bacteria can break down plants based plastics. Number 5, plastic can the answer will be what? C. Plastic can be recycled effectively with a good plastic collection system. يمكن إعادة تدوير البلاستيك بشكل فعال. More biodegradable plastic, the answer will be A, can be made very cheaply. So this is what I try to do it for you, this exercise, and to know how to make a sentence with can and could and where and are and where. So we have another exercise here. I let it for you to try it at home. Discuss manufacturer's ability to do these things in the past, present or future. Use a note in brackets to help you. So you can use a notebook, دفتر تفتحوا تكتبوا جمل. Number 1, mold modern plastic into complex shapes. Possible now, between to use this word possible now, so you can write it in possible way. Color casein which was made from milk, possible in the past, يعني كان ممكنا في الماضي. How to use can or could. Okay, make cars completely from plastic, not possible now, possible in the future. It's not possible now, but in the future it will be possible. What you can say will be, they will be able to, maybe use this word. Use plastic to help designer, I'm sorry here, what? Yes, use plastic to help designers reduce weight. To reduce weight, aircraft. Possible now, it's possible now, you can use present. Replace metal components, possible now. استبدال العناصر المعدنية بالبلاستيك ممكن الآن. recycle waste thermoplastic, possible now. Recycle waste thermocyst plastics, not possible now, but maybe will be possible in the future. Produce nylon in 19, not possible in the past, but now it's possible. Now they can make nylon from plastic, but in the past they couldn't. So how to write a sentence about can and couldn't? They can, they can't, or could, couldn't. Possibilities in the future, possibilities in the present, can and could, can and cannot, and possibilities in the past, could and couldn't. Possibilities in the future, will be able to, will not be able to. So try to do it at home as an exercise. Page 23, exercise number 2 as a homework. Thank you for listening. I wish you all the best. I wish that you understand my explaining. If you have any question, I'm ready to answer in my WhatsApp. I'm ready for all my students. You are my brothers and my sisters. I'm ready to listen to you. And if you have any question, you can communicate with me. I hope that you understand. I wish you that you can do the exam very well, and all the best in your life and in your education career and your life career, inshallah. Thank you.